Overblood, I need to talk to you about something. I've been doing this show now for 30 weeks. 31 weeks if you count this show, and I'm going to be honest with you, after 31 weeks, quite frankly, I'm tired of talking about Game Informer. See, I am an adult, Overblood. I'm a grown man. I'm 47 years old. Okay, I don't need to do this show for the rest of my life, for the next, 6 years that I'm going to be alive on this planet. I don't need to be what am I going to be 100 doing this show in 6 years? No, that's not what's going to be. That's not the case. Okay, I am destined for great things. Okay, and there's nothing keeping me here. There's not a thing keeping me here. There's no ghost in this house. There's nothing that's going to possess me and say, oh no, if you ever stop, this will happen every time. That is BS, okay? See, here's the thing, Overblood, right? I like talking about Game Informer, but I would certainly like to talk about other things as well.
I would rather talk about
Daylight come and me want go home. Work all night and a drink a rum. Daylight come and me want go home. Stack banana till the morning come. Daylight come and me want go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and me want go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and me want go home. Hip 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and me want go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and me want go home.
Since I'm apparently never stopping this, I'm Chris Williams. This is the Overblood community video thingy, the usually weekly shoestring budget Game Informer community video series where I talk about all things Game Informer. But you know what? Let's, on the positive side, let's start things off the right way, huh? Chris, take it away with the topic of the week, buddy. Thanks, Chris. Hi, guys. My name's Chris. The topic of the week is most anticipated games coming out this holiday season. My answer is Fallout 4 because it's the best thing since Clover Valley natural spring water. Water so good you can drink it in one gulp. And this is the face of a man who nearly drowned himself with a bottle of water. Mmm, delicious. Well, no worse than Brent, I guess, and if I may say so, certainly much more handsome. So, over buddies, what's your most anticipated game of the holiday season? Let me know down below. Now it's time for the community shout-out, and since I'm an idiot who forgot to get the names of the people whom I was going to promote and only wrote down what they did, well, guess what? I got nothing for you. But don't worry, because Luis Mendoza Garcia over at GameInformer.com does this thing called blog herding, where he posts an article on the front page of GameInformer.com that promotes what people are doing over at Game Informer's blog section on their website. I'll be honest, I've been making these videos for 31 weeks. I even post these over there from time to time. That guy has never said anything to me, okay? Not a thing. I don't know who he is. Who are you, Luis Mendoza Garcia? I need you people to figure it out, okay? Simeon, Simone, your cousin Samanaquan, I don't know how to say your name, okay? It was a joke. I'm bad at this. Stefan Delgado, Hillary Warburton, is that your name? This is rough. I need you, Keith, we talked about this, Brent Toned, wherever you are, I need you people to go figure out who Luis Mendoza Garcia is, okay? Is he real? Tell me! Also, I just really would like to say to whoever you are, thanks for what you do. Blog Herding isn't just a collection of the best blogs from the site, but also Mr. Too Fast to Stop. Seriously, when is someone going to appreciate my Mighty Ducks references? Does writing challenges, which is awesome, and I know a lot of people in the group enjoy writing, so maybe head over there and we can go Miley Cyrus up in this house and we can get the best of both worlds. I'm promoting Blog Herding, he's promoting you, and at the end of the day, we've conquered GameInformer.com. I'm just saying, think about it. Think about it. The more you know. If I knew how to edit, a rainbow would appear right here. But I don't know how to do that. One day. Now, I want to try something a little different this week, which means that more than likely it won't go well. But this past Thursday on the Game Informer podcast, some of the GI crew talked about what people should be checking out on the GI site. So I just thought, hey, why not let the brilliant minds of Tim Turry and Ben Hansen just tell you what to do. Also, a little Kato reference there. Hashtag Superstar Ninja of GameInformer.com. That's right, Kato. Now, when I was a kid, I said it Kato because I didn't know any better. Now, guys, if you're watching this, sorry, I probably worded that wrong. Not the Game Informer guys. I know that they're not watching. If they were watching, they would have sent me a cease and desist letter at episode 3. That didn't happen, so clearly they ain't watching. But to the people, the fans, the audience, my loyal listeners, if you will, if you are watching this, it means one thing. It means you're awesome. Thanks for watching this dump truck on fire. Really appreciate it. Later, guys.
And if you have an email that you want to send our way, it's podcast@GameInformer.com.
We're accepting anything and everything.
Yeah, before we move on,
I don't think you want to say that. Ben.
Nope. Absolutely everything.
Yeah.
Right to Miller at
including
GameInformer.com.
harsh criticism. But before we move on, do we want to just do a quick shout out to some of the coolest things on cool stuff on the website right now?
Yeah, the plug section, which we keep forgetting to do, but we should do more often. Real quickly, Mike Futter, our news guy, who hasn't been on the Rebooted podcast quite yet, he just played through some of the opening campaign levels in Halo 5, and so we have a big preview up on the site right now. Give you an idea of what to expect from that if you're into that sort of thing. Miller, what do you got? Cool. Yeah, I'm excited for it.
I would point people toward my colleague who traveled with me, Kim Wallace, did an awesome write-up of the games we want to see localized coming from Tokyo Game Show.
Which is really helpful for me because I clicked on that story because I hear about so many games that might sound interesting, might not sound interesting from Japan, but it's that nebulous thing of I don't know which ones even have a chance of coming over. So having that list of like, okay, these haven't been announced yet.
Yeah, we talked earlier in the show about Neo. That I think is one of the ones she talks about. One of the ones I'm most excited about that I was happy she included was a game called 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim, which is not a great name, but it is from Vanillaware, which is awesome.
Oh yeah,
they're the guys who made Odin Sphere and Dragon's Crown more recently.
Gorgeous games.
Really cool looking game. Their new one has sort of like modern day Japan mecha kind of qualities to it.
All right.
And she goes through a bunch of other titles that you will read about and be like, yes, I would like people to bring that over to North America.
Yes.
So check it out.
You know, I would point people towards the Chronicles series. We do it for, a couple different games or whatever, but it's kind of nice because, it's them, the guys here playing through a game, but it's not just like, Test Chamber. Nothing wrong with Test Chamber, by the way, but it's, more than just a quick slice, but it's not like some sort of walkthrough about like, okay, here do you find the whatever. It's, and it's a series too, so as it goes on in different episodes, you can kind of take in the whole game, and it's kind of like a long piece.
Yeah.
So definitely check those out. And if you haven't seen, if you've been watching up to this point, don't feel bad about going in and just, watching from the beginning or whatever.
It's Dark Souls,
Jump in.
Shenmue.
Yeah. We got Dan Tack and I doing Dark Souls, and Kyle Hilliard and Reiner are doing Shenmue. I think we're both groups are going to move through all of it. So thanks for the shout on that. Other than that, we did do a episode. I don't think we labeled it anything, but it's just we played community levels of Super Mario Maker.
Oh, okay.
And had a lot of fun with that. And
How'd
something
you
we want
get
to do, but it hasn't like set the world on fire yet, but we might have played your levels if you're listening to this and sent something in. So go and check that out. That can be kind of fun to see someone else play your levels. It's a trip. I've watched my friends play them, and we played a ton of them. Played about like an hour's worth, and we didn't dwell on any for too long. A really good spread, some impressive stuff in there, and we have the codes in there. So if you want to play it too, you can check out the levels and check it out. And if we get enough people that are interested in that, maybe we'll do it again.
You should send that over to YouTube, by the way. I don't think it's popped up over there yet.
Oh yeah, I'll let Kyle know.
It'll be on YouTube by the time you hear this.
Sweet.
Cool. All right. Well, is that the oot for the whole email section?
That's the oot.
Stay tuned. All right. Well, stay tuned here. Yeah. Stay tuned for the big interview with Greg Miller coming up next.